Alright. Oh, I guess my camera is frozen. Let's fix that really quickly. I appear to be very mad today, if that's the case. Let's see, where is that? Camera, please. Camera, please. There we go. There I am. Howdy guys, I'm FE8, your favorite Wolf Girl enthusiast, and welcome back to these Fire Emblem 8 community challenge streams. Let's go ahead and hop over into the game if my command will work. There we go, and the game's not up. A very professional stream, as you can see. But yeah, today we're going to be hopping into Chapter 10, one of my favorite chapters. We're going to see how the game has been changed so far. Get on the stream, get on camera, official Game Boy Advanced hardware. You got this, buddy. You can do it. Please. There we go. That's what I'm after. Apollo looks so happy. Smooth transition. True. I put in a lot of hard work on that. Very professional. Absolutely. Beautiful beginning to stream. But yes, today we're going to be hopping into this chapter. I think chapter 10, that should be the one. Is Seth going to appear in chat at all? That is a good question. I guess we'll see. But, hang on. That's not the right one. Is it? That's not the right chapter. Hold on a second. What's going on here? I think I got baited. Is it... Very professional stream, as you can see. I'm pretty sure I must have clicked on the wrong one, because I've got a couple versions of this. I think. Right? Bless you. Hard to sneeze. Is this the right one? I'm pretty sure. Well, anyway, now that you're all here, I'm going to... Okay, this is the one. Okay, this is the one that we're after. That makes a lot more sense. But now that you're all here and you're watching the stream, I'm going to tell you at the beginning of the stream, actually, this time, to subscribe, because guess what? We're about to hit 500 subscribers. We're only like 12 away at this point. Really appreciate it. Like the stream so fellow can afford to render his videos. That's a very big point. You guys have no idea how long it took me to render that last Burger King video. That one was a pain and a half. Oh hey, it's good to see you, Gonzalo. I remembered your comment correcting how I pronounce your name. Guess who's here? Me, at least for a while. Very nice. Imagine not being subscribed. True. Got the alcohol ready? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, you're in danger, my friend. But yeah, since we can't really buy anything, we're just gonna hop straight into the map. There's, you know, no shopping. It's not allowed. But we'll also be skipping the story. You should subscribe so FE8 can make community posts. That's very true. That does unlock at 500 subscribers, and we're almost there, so I'd be very pleased to see that be the case. Also, I just remember that Wanda is crazy. We're gonna have to take a look at her, because she's still best girl. She has only Lance access. I think she also gets staves. Yeah, she also gets staves. Trying to catch up with the Burger King series. Very much appreciated. It's a very, very fun series. But yeah, here's Wanda. Absolutely broken. We're working on getting that A support. We should be able to get that in this map. And yeah, there's no complaining about this unit. None whatsoever. Let's have a quick look at all of our units so that we can, you know, get a handle on things. Let's also see if anything has changed in this map. Let's see, nothing of note. Let's see if, so the secret book is 3 uses and still here. Is Chungus in this custom FE8? Unfortunately, I don't think so, but maybe. Okay, here's Cormag with his Elysian Web. He's pretty cool, he's really, really good. We'll see if we use him. And let's see how Ducel is. Okay, he's still the same. Very cool. Ducel is quite the beast, so I'm very pleased to see him there. Here are our units. We'll have a... Are we using Kyle? I guess we're using Kyle, aren't we? You know, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to use Tana for the meantime. Or maybe I should bring back Benji? Is it time to unbench Benji? Maybe. Trying to figure out how the heck BXP works in Radiant Dawn. It's a very complicated system, but I'm sure you'll figure it out. No, I'll bring Tana, because she's an easy recruit for one Mr. Cormac. Also, I think my camera's slightly not centered, so let's fix that. There we go. That's what you like to see. A very centered Afolo. But yeah. She'll just take whatever she can get her hands on. Ooh. Question mark? Nah. You won't, that's fine. Did you apply the latest patch I sent you? This map should have something different. That is probably a thing that I did not do, actually. That's probably something that I should do. Thank you for reminding me. It only takes a moment, so I can do that. Let's see. Ah, okay. Very, very good. Yeah, I see that. I didn't apply that patch. Okay, let's grab that really quickly. Thank you for reminding me. Here we go. Shouldn't take more than just a second, but that's okay. This is in a follow stream. We have all kinds of technical difficulties every single time. In a good way, though, of course. Of course. It could be nothing but a good way. Let's see. So, solo hack. What's today's date? As of 12/17/2021, we're approaching the new year, of course. Getting very close to new year of contents for you to subscribe to. I guess is what we'll call that. But no, I do have a lot in the works. I guess I can tell you guys about that while I'm working on this. Got about 5 quote-unquote big videos in the works. One of them, of course, as you may know, the Wolf Girl game in its truest form is it's the first episode has finally been recorded. Very much looking forward to getting that one out for you. If you're in the Discord, which you should join, by the way, I post a little thing on that. It's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. I can say that much. We've also got a little 500 subscriber special in the works, which of course we can't reach until 500 subscribers. That's a very big milestone, so I figured I'd make a nice little video for that. Of course, it's not quite done yet. Still working on it, so you don't have to subscribe too quickly. Like, I know you're tripping over yourselves trying not to subscribe with every single account, like your family accounts, you know, your school account. I know it's hard, but I'm working on it. I'm working on it, and we'll get to that. Let's see. Now this should be the patch, and that should be the game, the official GBA hardware. And the patching of my official hardware has been done. There we go. Now we can bring this one up. Don't forget to manually age restrict how to raise your wolf girl. Will I be doing that? Is that something I should be doing? Because, well, maybe I'll just heavily censor the whole thing and then recommend that people under 18 don't watch it because, in my own words, that messes with the algorithm pretty bad. That's what it does. Let's see, so bring up this version of the game now. Okay, there we go. Now this should come up. Please. Please. You got this. I know, it's really hard to get the game working. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what all accounts hurt because of shadow ban plus hurting the sub watch time. That's very true. That is very, very true. That's why they shouldn't do it. Only subscribe once, because then it feels real. Because it is real. It's precisely how that works. Import the save. Let's see. And then we'll get going. This one should be fun. I do appreciate that Roa mentioned that, because we do have a new supporter, one Gonzalo, here in chat, who very much deserves the recognition of being put in the game. So we'll get that in order. Let's see. So this is this version, I think. This should be the save. Okay. Nice. Totally legit Nintendo DS, of course. Okay, now we have the right save. Very good. Thank you very much. And thank you everybody for being here once again. So, now we can get started. Of course, we're not touching this save. If you can see why, it's very important. We've hit exactly 4 hours and 20 minutes on that save, so we had to make a separate one. Thank you, my lord. I appreciate thine ostensive praise. You're very welcome. Thank you for being a supporter. You need to clean your PC of so many versions. That's very true. I see a change already. That is a very big change. I'll have a look at that really quickly. Let's have a quick look. Here's Gonzalo. Gonzalo Carneiro de Rosa Ramirez y Salvador Felipe Jacinto Dali y Dominic, the generic soldier. Thank you. That is excellent. I love that a lot. He's got C in swords and lances, and apparently 10 in all stats, including constitution. 5 movement, iron sword, and, well, irons and steels. Very good. Shoutouts to SETH the Ace for watching your videos. Very true. Same thing for me. Shoutouts SETH the Ace for watching the videos. You know, these guys might actually not die for once. These are really, really strong green units. Wow. Level 30. Level 30. You know what? This is great. Yes, Tazai. Do you have... Okay, you have 10 con. I'm really thankful that you have 10 con, okay? Because I think you'll see with these guys... Oh no, they have 10 con by default. That's very good. Because typically soldiers have 6 con, and they get weighed down by iron lances. Set the goat, absolutely. Let me have one more look at these ballistas to make sure there's nothing funky going on, and then here's Cormag again. Selena is a temporary boss. She looks very strong, though. We'll be hoping, and potentially not coping, that, you know, anything goes wrong with her. Like I said, we'll bring Tanner for this map because she's an easy recruitment for, one Mr. Cormag. I'm only going to throw a vulnerary on her. If she dies, I'm not too mad about it, but we're going to be hoping that that doesn't occur. Right. You see, I am afraid I am capable of providing the unthinkable. Good green units, accept me help. I will help you very much. We will recruit you for sure. Now, let's see. Unironically, Gonzalo is better than Ducel since he joins with 4 weapons. You know what? In this particular run, that may be true. Now you're going to see something here that may be disturbing to the something or another viewer. You'll see precisely what that is in just a second. Okay. Now you see this energy ring. You see how I have 18 strength? Yeah, we're gonna be using one of those, that's for sure. And then the other one? Oh yeah. You see what's happening here. We've made good choices today. We've made very, very good choices. Are you gonna do the funny turn 2 Cormag recruitment? No, not this run. Tana's way too weak for that. I think she'll immediately die. If that's the case. So we'll grab her another javelin since we took that one for now. As for the dragon shield, Arthur does have a 40% growth, but I'm still probably going to use it on him. Both uses, that is, because it's scary out here. It's really scary out here. Although, maybe Roa? Maybe. I'm not perfectly sure. Of course, I'm a flyer and an archer. Are you really? That's amazing if so. Oop. We don't want to save quite yet. We definitely want to get our items in order. KJ's good, got the big bow. Oh yeah, Molder. Molder can't really be deployed anymore, so we're gonna bring Kyle. Or Vanessa for other rescue utility. I'll bring Kyle, he can at least contribute a little bit. He's got that slim sword, it's a very good weapon as you can tell. So, let's see, looks like, look at all this Seth stat boosters just disappearing a little bit. We do have that angelic robe. I think it's been reduced to, yeah, just 1 use now. It was previously, for a short time, 3, if I do recall correctly. We do still have the Speedwing, and I do want to use that pretty immediately. Ah, yes, they've A-supported. That's very good. Who would I give the Speedwing to? I mean, I guess Gatekeeper kind of makes the most sense, because he's already going to pop off like crazy in every other stat. But is it worth it for Gatekeeper when I could give it to KJ? And make him have a 45% speed growth and 14 speed. You know what? I could give it to myself. That would actually make me kind of useful in comparison to Wanda. That is a good question. See, oh, I have 13 con now. I'm glad that that's been boosted because now I can use most axes unimpeded. That's actually pretty huge. It was 2. I think he used it on someone. Oh, maybe. That would make sense. I think I might have used one on Aragon. Maybe? I'm not perfectly sure. Either way, I'm going to give the angelic robe over to Roa pretty immediately, because I see that you have a very 22 HP. So yeah, that's a decision that I'm more than happy with. As for that Speedwing, I'm probably just going to give it over to myself, because like I could have some pretty crazy units, and I'm a little bit biased. Well, what we'll do is we'll give like 2 uses of it, like this, for 16 speed. And then I guess I'll give the other one. Ooh, wow. My audio just got really loud for some reason. Let me know about the balance on that, because I don't know if that's supposed to be that way. I'll give one over to KJ. Might as well. Looks good to me. KJ is very much deserving of a Speedwing use. That should do it for us, too. I don't think we have much else to really bite into, so to speak, because we're kind of down bad on weapons. We do have a halberd. That could come in briefly handy, depending on the circumstances. Right, the Regan Leaf. You know what, I'm honestly just gonna do this. If my lord dies, I'll be sad about it. Do I use it? Well, of course, absolutely. Glad to hear it. I will give him Killer Lance, and of course him being the lord means that he will die. That's how that works, he will die. That is simply the natural state of things. And Gatekeeper, we're really running low on equipment, but we'll get you through this. And then everyone else should be good to go. I'm really tempted to give Tana something, but I don't think she'll make any use of it. The first attempt, of course, the first attempt. We've only lost We've only lost to 1 unit, except for what I still have here with the emergency pilk, which is still pretty good. I'm still pretty down with that. But we'll, for now, we'll leave emergency pilk off the menu. We'll get right into the map. Put Tana right there for rescue stuff. Kyle towards the back as well, although I kind of like Kyle up front because we do have to get Arthur down there really quickly to recruit Gonzalo. So here's hoping we can get that in order. Yeah, I'm up close. I still love that portrait, by the way. Does Wanda have 8 moves? She does. That's very good. Beowulf up close. We're gonna need him. I guess we could kind of reasonably go for Cormag. It would just be a matter of, would Tana survive 1 hit? I think the answer is typically yes by default, but she could also get crits. And that's kind of the thing there that prevents me from doing that, so. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into it. We've spent a long time on preparations, and now it is time. Okay, so immediately I'm pretty tempted to get away with all of that. That'd be kind of nice. I guess we would be breaking our Iron Lance doing this. Do I have another one of those? Honestly, I'll do something like this, because Wanda will do just fine with a Slim Lance on hand. One other thing that I typically like to risk, let's see, Chrome Magazine, the flyest flyer, absolutely. One thing I typically like to do is honestly just put my flyer in range of this guy from turn 1. Because typically I have Vanessa leveled up enough that she can survive 1 hit, and then she just runs in, grabs the village, and flies out. Let's see. Rushing with 2 promoted units is literally how you handle this game normally. Nah, that's not true. This is a very nuanced game with a lot of different and diverse strategies. And I say that unironically too, because that's how I feel about this game. It's a very, very beautiful experience. Okay, I'm just gonna use Wanda to kill this guy. I hate to use so much Javelin, since we're sort of limited in this regard, but might as well do it while we're feeling it, I guess? I don't know. I do want to have lances equipped on enemy phase due to this guy, and these guys, I guess. I don't know. There's also a Lance Reaver right here that we're going to be getting our hands on. I look forward to getting that. There's also a droppable Killing Edge and a Horse Slayer on these 2. Really good, and this killer bow doesn't move despite him standing here menacingly. We do have to be a little bit careful of the ballistas this time. Ooh, FL, I'm hungry, it seems. Let's see. Okay, let's get this in order. I'm just going to equip the axe. I'm hoping to get you know, everything in order. The poor generic red soldiers. Yeah, very poor, very generic, and very red. Those are very fitting adjectives. Alright, so we'll be doing that. Those could both be javelins, though. True. That is very true. It very well could have been. But they're not, I guess. KJ can go right here. We'll put Tana close enough that she can get this village on the next turn. It's a torch staff. It's nothing crazy, but I would like to have it. If you have 15-1 Franz Speedwing, he becomes literally better than Seth for 2 maps. I mean, a little bit. Whew, I feel really hungry, it seems. I might have to, like, stop and go get a snack or something. I guess I forgot to eat before stream. Okay, so fish and then Roa. Very good. Oh, that's what I'm forgetting. Forgot to break open the new hydration. Because I did get some new hydration. Entire hydration, as you can see. Hydration to the tune of 1 gallon, which you will not find in Canadian lands, as you can only purchase things in liters. That is simply the way of the world. Very good. A lot of hydration for us today. And hopefully with these speed wings, I can double this guy. Unlucky. There we go. So focused on becoming hydrated, you forgot to consume food. Well, that's why I have these like little Christmas cookies that taste like the marshmallows in Lucky Charms. They're identical to the taste, I mean. Very good. Hello, Valerie McCarthy. Vower Tech, thank you. I appreciate your comment a lot. It's very meaningful and robust and wisdom. Okay, let's go ahead and get out of here with Tana. Torch staff, good, but nothing crazy. Thank you, Valerie. Very, Very kind of you. Okay, so this guy can no longer move to attack to here. However, you have 10 move, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we're good. We can go right here. Should we leave them this time? It's up to you. I don't really have a strong preference. They're pretty funny. If we get, like, a bunch of them, then we can start removing them, but for now, I'm cool with whatever. For now, they're just a minor point of hilarity. Looks like Wanda is going to be our only capable unit here, apart from, well, I guess KJ kind of, a little bit, somewhat, maybe. I also have to keep in mind that KJ has the crit bonus, so if I, for example, pull Gatekeeper up here, hope that he crits, inevitably fail. Like, yeah, it's time for the memes, absolutely. Speaking of memes, we can give you this skill. However, first I do want to see if KJ can get this one with the big boy bow. It's like a 47%. It's a 0%. It's a 0% hit. That's unlucky. Okay, we'll see if, well, I mean, I could get a kill with Roa too, and I think that's gonna start becoming more important, considering everything. Yeah, that's where you recognize Fish from. He's also in the Club. Fish is quite the guy. Most excellent. You failed me, absolutely. And so did Aragon. It appears that I have no supporters. It appears that everybody is my enemy this time. Except Kyle. Except Kyle. Kyle is not my enemy. Kyle is my friend. Kyle is excellent, and we never disrespect Kyle. You haven't seen him. Well, maybe you have if you're in the Discord, and have seen the particular channel that it's in, but Kyle never disappoints me. I'm doing a particular run right now, and he leveled speed 5 times in a row in the first map that he's in, off of a 40% speed growth. And you couldn't imagine how elated that I was, because Kyle is an absolute unit. Saying major idiots because I'm an idiot. Nah. No self-deprecation here. Only positivity. Good enough, that crit rates. It's all charm. It is. Completely charm. With the stat in 3 houses. Alrighty, so I guess we'll have a quick look to see what's ahead, but we are going to have to rescue Arthur up next turn. Should I give this kill to Fish or to Roa? I'm thinking probably Roa in this case, especially if I can get this Iron Sword off of Beowulf. Yeah, we definitely need to give Roa kills if this is the case, because Roa is a hardcore growth unit with, you know, hardcore growths, as you'll see right here, right? Yep, very true. Roa's very good. And we'll get Fish up here as well, but alas, we will probably not be seeing an incredible amount of enemy phasing. I guess we could. Roa kind of needs the kills, but he gets no EXP, it's amazing, yeah. I think it's a really cool way of balancing a unit who has pretty huge growths in all areas. Let's see, I always hate that they called it Charm and not Charisma. That's true. That is very true. I agree. The Charisma stats would have been so much better. Especially as a sometimes D&D player. Occasional D&D player. Wanda, I'm afraid that you are just too good. I'm going to have to recommend that you kill this guy with the Slim Lance, so that Fish can get the experience on the enemy phase. Okay, so Cormac starts rushing us down sooner as opposed to later, and that could become an issue if we don't get on that somewhat quickly. Ooh, supports with Kyle. I'm afraid that I'm going to have to pass on that one for now, Kyle. No, you've got this. What could possibly go wrong? You're a sword unit. You always dodge. And if not, you always crits. When you double. Okay, at least you did one of those things. Made a community post hyping up the channel. Let's hope we can get some extra subs. Thank you very much. It's very kind. Let's hope that we can get to the lovely 500 subscriber mark. Whether this stream or before the end of the month, I'm very happy. Because that was my goal. Ever since I realized it was feasible, that's been my goal. 500 subs by the end of the year. And we're almost there. We can do it. It will occur. And you will be rewarded immensely with some excellent Wolf Girl content. You will. It will be a reward. It will not be anything other than that. There's no possible way that it would be anything less than extraordinary. I hope you can't tell whether I'm sarcastic or not, because I can't. Honestly, it could be anything. It really could be. It'll be what you make of it. That's what we'll say. Okay, but as you can see, Fish is a really good unit. Stayed right on track of things. Very, very good. Okay, so let's get down there with the big man, Mr. Arthur. Let's see. So I guess what I can do is get another robo-kill, assuming that you don't... Okay, assuming that you don't miss and then get crit. And then that's a Lance Reaver too. Don't forget the OGs when you make it big. I absolutely will not forget the OGs. You guys have kept me going this entire year with all of your kindness and support. It's been quite amazing. Really, more than I could ever ask for. So thank you for that. I really do mean that. And we'll have a Fish kill, probably this one since it's rather on the feasible side. Or maybe we'll have... How do I want to do this? I guess I'll give Beowulf nothing, because I don't like Beowulf. Yep, when you think about it, Extraordinary is literally just slapping Extra and Ordinary together. True. Since you're level 12, that means you're a certified growth unit. Very true. We do have the Orion's Bolt, so we could see what your promotion options are right away. It looks like soldiers have really high caps, so potentially, depending on your growth rates, we could see what exactly that entails. Oh, support with me. I would do that one if I wasn't midway through the one to support. I guess what we'll do is take... I guess what I should do is trade him over to Reganleaf for now, just for the simplicity of it, then go down about like this. I mean, nothing really works in this regard otherwise, unless Wanda can reach that guy, in which case I would have to stand here anyway. Yeah, she's just short. KJ, truly, it's a contemporary poet, that's very true. And now you should be able to kill, because the bonuses of marriage, that's exactly what that is. Honestly, I'm just gonna poison sword it. Every time a fellow says Wanda, he sounds slightly happier. It's because Wanda is best girl. Wanda has never let me down before, except for the times where she let me down, but I forgive her. I forgive her. She wouldn't do it on purpose, I know. I know that she wouldn't. She does her best. She fights hard even though she's blind in one eye, and she does everything in her power to make sure that I make it through these games. Quickly, say Wanda 15 times. Believe me, I would. If I hadn't already, I guess. Sure, we'll go with that. I've already said Wanda like 35 times. I'm pretty sure I'm caught up on my Wanda quota for the day. Of course, there's never enough, but we can just take the small moments and admire the magnificence of things such as this. Yeah, that Fish level's pretty good, especially considering his growth rate's rather on the low side. If you haven't noticed, actually, his only great one is skill, and then HP, so yeah, that was a really good level up for him. It's actually quite funny to see a Mercenary, or a Myrmidon with 30% speed growth, but a really high base. Kind of a good feel. One Iron Bow for 90% of the game moment, that's very true. It is, we're lacking in some ways in this regard, but we'll make it. Every time he says Wanda, he smirks a bit. Keck W, that's very true. Wanda's very good. I can't be mad about Wanda. She's one of the rare exceptions to the green hair rule, as we'll call it. Of course, Jig knows about the green hair rule. Every single unit that has green hair, and Arthur, does really well for me. Might have a crush, maybe. Wanda gets the privilege of getting to have animations to staff unit. She does, that's very true. Without the... Oh wow, that was a great level up, actually. Without the whole whoosh that I do when I speed things up. Don't get crit? Okay, you can't get crit because you're in range of your marriage partner. Okay, so let's hope that these green units don't have a bad time. Cormac's gonna start moving next turn. Gonna be a little bit scary, but I think we've got this in a pretty significant way. We should have this in the bag. And if we don't, then KJ will have it in the bag for us. It's a very large bag. He might be on his way to a Christmas festival. I say as though he has a winter alt in Fae. Kinda wish that Bartre had a winter alt. Ifolo and Benji, SMH, Ifolo and Wanda, OO. That's very true. She's very deserving of the OO. I do kinda wish I had a dancer for this particular moment in time, but I guess that's okay. We don't need a dancer that badly. Let's see, we'll go ahead and trade the hand axe off of Beowulf for now. I guess in exchange for this, that should work. Let's see, I do kind of want to have a lance as well. I guess you can have the iron axe, that's fine. I'll have Beowulf take care of the pirates over time, but in the meantime, it is going to be I who does the axing with the hand and the pirate. He was quite a bad mini-boss. He rushed into Ducel and died. Well, oh, right. Yeah. With Cormag, that makes sense. He's... Oh, wait, you want to reach that village? Unlucky. Purely a moment of happenstance. Okay, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna have... I should have had Beowulf go that way, towards these guys, and sort of wall off some, but I guess I can have Wanda do that. It's not like I lose anything, except for their lives as a result of that. Let's see, Actually, hold on. Who was Wanda again? She's France, so... Yeah, okay, so I'm basically down on support options in that regard, since Beowulf's capped, I think. And, yeah, otherwise, a little bit sus. Okay, I didn't place him in range. Those green units can keep you safe. The only problem is that they're certified EXP Slayers. So if any of these green units die, I lose a Night Crest at the end of the map. Luckily, they have enough stats that I don't think they will die, but you never know. Surprise traded a weapon to Beowulf instead of lunging it into his chest. You know, you're onto something there. That was probably the correct action to take, but today I was feeling merciful. It's like when Jimmy Fallon comes into the office and he doesn't laugh for 1 second in his gosh darn life. Anyway, I think this should block off. It's not gonna matter anyway. So I guess I'll... Let's see, do I have a regular lance to give over? Not really. Kinda low on weapons. I guess I'll go with this for now. Beowulf has to survive the run so he can marry his wife, but he will probably, maybe, perhaps, potentially. We'll see. We'll consider things as they become relevant, whether or not he survives the run. Want to make them level 20 was not enough for them not to get destroyed. Honestly, that makes sense. Their soldiers are not known for their growth rates, especially when they're the enemy. Okay, so everybody should be out of range of everything, except for Wanda, who is in range of nothing except for my love and affection. Yeah, they're auto-leveled, that makes perfect sense. I think they have like a 20% stat growth across the board or something like that. They're very, very low down on the good scale. You know, sometimes you don't need to be good. Sometimes you just need to be a Christmas cookie in a Folo's plastic bowl next to his desk. Beowulf is a game over condition? No. No, I'm quite lucky in that way. Ro was very kind to make him not a game over condition. Because if he was, well, he might have already game over twice. That might have been the outcome. Get eaten, that was an odd comparison. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Sometimes that's all you need, you know? That's all you need. Okay, so hopefully... Oh wait, did these soldiers? Okay. That was the thing, they didn't take damage. Typically these guys take enough damage to get into heal range, and then they go and stand on this tile and heal for 25 turns with their 3-use vulnerary. Like I said, very frustrating. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, and then Cormag will be like roughly here. So I should be in range. That said, as long as I'm out of range of this guy, I'm not too displeased. Let's go ahead and get Gonzalo. Ducel. His eye. Garneth. His eye, Garneth. My Imhulu spell. Or I guess my Fire Tome in this case. Meant to ask you about the 3 XP on a miss. Oh, is that the change? That's really cool if so. Anyway, here's Gonzalo, let's have a look. 50% across the board, and 150% HP growth. That is magnificent. I'm very pleased by this. It's a straight coin flip on each level, whether or not a stat is gained. Also a light affinity, that's really good. Takes away the need to have a javelin on at all times, that's true. That's very true. But yeah, huzzah, it is you. I'm very happy to have you here, especially since you can use swords. I wonder if you'll have an animation for that. I suppose we shall see. For now though, Beowulf gets out of the action. No good. Guess we get a hero's crest. That was Marissa, of course. Really like that from Project Ember. Yeah, that's a good change. I like that a lot. But anyway, here's the hero crest. I would assume that it's going to be basically just Fish's promotion item. Grant me the blessing that is a sword to deal with pirates, and the Memphis drops. Very good. I will give you the drops, most assuredly. That said, we could do something kind of funny here, and the kind of funny thing in my purview right now is attempting something like this, just to have a quick look at what you're capable of, because my understanding is that you can use the Orion's Bolt to promote. You can become a soldier, or a soldier. Which would you rather be? Which one would you prefer? I will allow you to have the decision in this regard. Since you're not weighed down by Steel Sword, we'll leave you with that on enemy phase, and we'll have a fantastic time. We'll have a fantastic time with that, no doubt. We'll have Fish go that way and gather up some experience too, while Wanda and I handle the oncoming threat that is all of this. You are Ricardo, that's very true. Ricardo is you, and that's all that you'll ever be. But that's not a bad thing to be, most assuredly. You saw how Ricardo hard carried the entire game. The unfortunate side of that is that we can't purchase more Orion's Bolts unless the secret shops have not been touched, which I somewhat doubt at this moment in time, but we'll see. For now, I'll place you guys here with your swords. Let's see, Roa is Colm, so you don't support Ducel, or else I would give you guys the, I think, Ice and Light support. A pretty alrighty one, I would say. You have an uncontrollable hatred for Roach. Well, if that's the case, I regret to inform you that he has been drawn by one of the master artists known as Soeda Ipe, who has made a lot of Fire Emblem art, and it's quite a magnificent portrait. It's like, honestly, quite frankly, one of the best portraits I have ever seen of any Fire Emblem villain. So I apologize for that. Unfortunately, it appears I am out of cookies. However, I may get lucky and there may be some around the corner. It appears that I was mistaken. I still have cookie crumbs though, so... Very good. Yeah, when I tell you that they, oh yeah, Ipe is amazing. One of the best artists ever. Ever to touch the series. Very good dodge there. But yeah, when I tell you that those cookies taste exactly like the marshmallows from Lucky Charms, I'm not kidding. They're so good. Also, I need to turn on your animations, that's right. That'd be very good to do. We'll gladly make some prime friendships with your sports. Unfortunately, Seth has already suffered a mild accident, that's true. It is very true. Your options would have been Amelia, Noel, and Ephraim. So, Seth, Arthur, and... oh, and also Cormag. But, like, I don't know if we're going to be using Cormag necessarily. That could be rather on the problematic side, depending on how things go. I'll also turn on Tana's animations, because there's a pretty solid chance that she simply dies as a result of them. Okay, so Cormag decided to go there. A little bit lucky on my end, because that's a pretty opportune spot to go and grab him. Wait. If that's all it takes to become blue, believe me when I say that I'm waiting. If we can trade him a Javelin from Gatekeeper, I'd be very pleased, but I think that I might have to finesse that pretty heavily for that to work out the way that I want it to. Guess we'll use Beowulf one time. Unluckily. But honestly, maybe we could kill the boss. Because considering that he starts with a Lance Raver, we could throw KJ at his soul with the halberd. And what's he gonna do about it, cry? I mean, I guess he could if he really wanted to. They'd have to import a whole new animation for it, but I mean, it'd be kinda funny. This could honestly work. I think that might be quite good, actually. Anyway, let's have a quick look at this. Can I weaken enough? Nope, I simply kill because I am a broken unit. Or Arthur is a broken unit. I think how we'll do this is we'll attack here with Roa, get the kill with the Killing Edge, and then stand in front with Gonzalo. And hopefully didn't cry about it. Yeah, unluckily. Would appear that he didn't do anything of the sort. Can Fish not double with the Iron Blade? Because honestly, we could just leave him in range otherwise. It appears that there are a lot of situations that are in need of addressing. I don't like dressing, not on salad. Crying animations seem a bit too sad. Rip. Sounds like a perk that decreases the enemy strength, yeah. Fair enough. Is Gatekeeper gonna be able to hit this? Find out this time on Dragon Ball Z. Yep, he hit it. He's gonna wreck it, that's for sure. It appears that the gate is going to be kept on this day. And if this is the case, I can trade over my... I don't think I have a Javelin, do I? No, I don't, and I don't think Wanda does. and that is simply unlucky. What I could do is I could trade the Javelin from Gatekeeper, then attack. Probably this one, since it seems to be a little bit bulkier. And also, that's where I'm going to be. Yeah, okay. I'm going to be needing to kill that one. Exactly. Gilliam's Palette is just blue, I agree. Lisa is a game you'd love to see me play. Interesting. I've never heard of it before, but I'm never opposed to looking into new games. And then with Thracia Trade, we swap this Javelin on over. We're gonna hope, potentially cope, arguably even mope if we don't get this. I guess this is fine. I'll surely, needlessly, land a crit with Wanda here. Lisa, I've never heard of that. Let me have a quick look and see what that is. I am quite curious. I know of a game called Celeste. And that's like a platformer that's pretty cool. Lisa the Painful is a post-apocalyptic role-playing video game developed and published by American indie studio Dingling Productions. The game was written, designed, and composed by Austin Jorgensen and was released on Windows, Mac OS, and Linux on December 2014. Lisa, is this made by the same person who made Time Shall Always Stand, or whatever that game's called? Something of the sort. Ooh, Cormac. My friend, you are down bad, aren't you? Lisa's a great game, very sad, very tragic. Okay, makes sense to me. Yeah, I'll try to, or depending on how the Wolf Girl Let's Play goes, I'll try to branch out more to new games. I've always been very interested in doing something of the sort, but I've never been too confident in it because I know how YouTube likes to treat the littler creators and whatnot. It's always a struggle, one way or another. But we'll see about it. I would certainly not be opposed. Let's see. Am I going to be able to get this kill with Gonzalo is the thing. I could place Gonzalo out front and, like, probably be fine, but, like, it's a 50%. Play Chains of Fate from start to finish, so you can finally talk about how much you like the way you handled the secret unit. I will get back to you once I have had the opportunity. Like I said, if possible. What about the lance weapon? Triangle is a issue there, or an issue there. But like I said, it'd be very cool to play it as a Let's Play, if at all possible. And that said, I will have to balance time in that regard. So we shall see. Lisa is a game that makes you think about morality. Interesting. I do like me some moral choices in video games. Wolf Girl game makes you choose morally. A lot of times. A lot of times. Yeah. Much morality. A lot of thinking. You'll see what I'm talking about here in a few days, I'm sure. I'm hoping to release that one sometime this week, because I need to record more of that. That game is immaculate, let me tell you. Easily a blockbuster game. Like, you don't even know. It's probably better, but you don't even know. Wait, aren't they supposed to be your daughters if you're raising them? No. No, they're not, actually. No. Not my daughters, no. You're literally 17? That's true. That's true. That's true. And as a result of that, I recommend that you don't watch the Let's Play. But it's pretty crazy. I'll tell you that. Pretty wild. It's one of those... Yeah. No, it's... Yeah. It surprised me, and I was expecting a lot. And it surprised me. So... Yeah. Most certainly is a game. That's true. It's very accurate. Within the parameters with which you describe it, game is a fitting adjective. Yeah. That's gross, TBH. I mean, depending upon your definition, such a word that could or could not be true. Like I said, really depends. But I suppose through some lenses, I could see that as being the truth. Maybe. Potentially. We'll see. Like I said, there's going to be a lot of 1984ing that one. A lot of censorship. Because, oh, she's dead now. Cool. Yep. RIP. 45% hit rate. Very unfortunate, but like I said, if she's going to die, it's going to be a unit that I'm not too torn up about. As much as I like Tana. Also, my camera's off focus again. Or not off focus, but small? I don't know. Either way, let's bring up Tana. She was a very valuable asset for this particular turn. That's about it, though. Where is her portrait? Let's see. Image. Tana. It do be how it are. Ripped the girl. She's a really cool one. Although I would say perhaps the worst Pegasus Knight in this game from a character standpoint. And I don't say that lightly, because I love every character in this game. You know, it's funny. Today I was actually considering recording a long-form video talking about the character of, like, every character in this game. And I just stopped recording. That's literally the exact thing that happened. I just hit the record button and was like, okay, I'm talking. And then I stopped talking. Also, is that right? Can I get her there? Very cool. Oh well, very sad. Erica gets damaged. No. Tana dies. Oh no. Anyway. Oh, the torch staff. That's true. That is actually pretty bad. It would have been very valuable for the next map because that's the only torch staff that we get now. Darn, actually, that's a really big shame. I am actually really displeased by that because that's going to make the next chapter monstrously bad to deal with. Uh-oh. That's really unfortunate. Where is she? Tana, right here. Okay. There we go. No, that's really bad. You're right. You are correct about that. Recite the entire plot of FE8 word for word. I can tell you what happens, but not word for word, unfortunately. Unluckily. Purely a skill issue. Torch staff in our fallen comrades, honestly. I should do something of the sort. However, that is beyond my pay grade. Not as though I receive pay anyway, except from you guys, very appreciatively. That's why I can afford a styrofoam bowl full of cookies. It's only through your support can I afford those cookies. Suggest you maybe not deploy units which are likely to die next map. Probably a good point. No, I only brought her this map so that we could recruit Core Mag with relative ease. I unfortunately did not know that she would make crushing rocks look such a breeze. She may have moved slow and she couldn't jump high. Tana's one heck of a guy. Wait a second. What was that reference? I've referenced that exact thing like 70 times on this channel. That shows that my brain is in an endless loop of nonsense. That's all that it proves. I'm sure somebody gets it. Ooh, now that's what you like to see. That's what we call a good unit. A very, very good unit. Very happy to see that. And now we should be able to get through all of this without too much issue. This is a longbow. And then there's Tana. She's dead. Yup. KJ knows exactly what I'm talking about. Let's see. Honestly, I'm just going to break this Iron Lance right here. I think this works. I don't know. I wonder if it's Donkey Kong this time. Maybe. Might be. Could potentially be a Donkey Kong reference again. Well, anyway. Let's see if we can't get some manner of halberd over in that direction so that I can turn one of those guys into Cheeto dust, with which we shall lick from the ground. Sure, I'm down with it. Cheeto dust is worth that. Gatekeeper coming in clutch, thanks to the KJ supports. Not actually at all, because that's double thunder. Either way, the Gatekeeper level up for more defense res. Very much appreciate that. Only res. Isn't it like a 70% growth in defense? 80%. You're so happy Fish Bussy question mark can take a hit. She's built for and tough. Oh yeah. Very, very good. I am glad to see that you're an appreciator of Ford and not a other car brand sympathizer like Toyota or Chevrolet. I don't know. I'm not a car guy. I don't actually... Oh, you have Kanto. You know? That makes a lot more sense now that you're referencing cars, because you can move. Full-on movements. Either way, we're going to go ahead and kill this guy. free of charge and remove him from his point of charge by dealing 147 damage to him. That was kind of crazy. KJ is correct, actually. I take that back. He didn't get speed. That's a little bit disappointing, I gotta say. I can't stop watching it either. My dearest Green, they are in the way of reinforcements. That's very true. That's why we're going to hold on to this Horse Slayer, throw the halberd back into the convoy. We're going to, with all of our mights, push back the invaders and save the denizens of Greenland. Sure, I guess. KJ is so manly and rough, that's very true. One of the manliest and roughest units in our lovely army. Let's see, so Roa, I'll try to give you some experience here. We don't have a Zanbato at this point in the game. We will not get that for quite some time. Let's see. Yeah, we'll just put 1 to here, and we'll hopefully build this support rank. I guess I should mention, supports do build within 3 tiles now, so that's very good. Right, that makes sense, actually. Iceland is the green one, Greenland is the cold one, and Vinland is the saga one, right? It's very true. I read that in a book somewhere. I know, I'm a mastermind of knowledge and information. Hello, Polly Singleton. Bassif Tech. Thank you. It was because of your comment that I was able to crit this. You can see that your support gives me power. This is me, and that crit was you, Polly Singleton. I was worried about getting hit by a shaman, then I remembered I have 10 res. It's very true, you have 10 in every stat, quite beautifully. But thanks to Polly Singleton, we were able to save a use of that almighty Horse Slayer. And Ireland is the one that has a potato famine. That's true. That is very true. Let's see, what other places end with land? There's Poland. There's Finland. Finland is one that I'm quite partial to, as a person who was about to get crit and killed. Now, as a person who was, like, very roughly learning Finnish, it's something that I was going to do a lot more of, and then ended up not doing a lot of, but now I'm getting back into because I have more time for it, as a result of my adhering to a sleep schedule these days. There's a lot there, but it's fine. I would actually quite appreciate if Wanda and I were back in that direction over there. That would be quite magnificent, I would say. But that's not quite how that's going to pan out for me. Wow, those bots are in chat now. Yeah, they're... Oh, are they actually appearing on stream? Or were they not before? Either way. They're quite funny. I gotta say, I can't stop watching it either. I mean, this works, but like, theoretically, Roa could miss one of these and then get crit and die. So, here's hoping that doesn't occur. Very good, lethality. So that should be good experience, right? I think that gives more. Very barely boosted. It's like double experience, but it's not much for Roa's lowered gains anyway. Well, I think at this point I should just trade these around and let Beowulf do a little bit more damage. Polly is a bot. No, yeah, Polly is a bot. But that is not how we refer to our very kind and endearing, lovely viewers in this particular stream. I am afraid I will have to ask you to remove your slander so that Polly does not feel saddened or some such. I honestly, my brain is not on. There's not enough juice in there to actually figure out what that is supposed to mean. Bots can show love too, that's very true. They can. It's just like that one anime where there's a robot. Okay, bye. Have a good one, Artless Caesar. Let's see if Gonzalo can get another crit. Unluckily, it's not the case. But, you know, we can manage. We'll keep Gonzalo going. I mostly just wanted to do something like this, I hope. You know, Gonzalo could actually be in a lot of danger depending on how this all works out. Polly is an esteemed member of Stuff and Things. That's very true. I think you know exactly what the order of things is here. Just kill with Beowulf and then kill the boss, maybe. Do the big damage numbers, such as that right there. I don't think I have the halberd on KJ anymore, which was a misplay in a pretty heavy way. But we can get that back. We can get that back. Yeah. Oh. You can get that back, man. Give this over to Kyle for now. Do a little bit of, Estupido. And then it'll all work out in the end. Just like it always does. Right? It does do that, doesn't it? I don't see why it wouldn't. Here's hoping it all works out, because if it didn't, that'd be very sad. Well, I know that the Cavalier doesn't move, but I also don't want it attacking Gonzalo with a killing edge, so here's hoping that that doesn't occur. I guess we'll just kill... So actually KJ doesn't double those guys. What I might have to do is bank on this to hit, and then stand one space closer with the Javelin. What's Beowulf's defense? Because he's only... This guy's pretty strong. He'll sneak up on you. That's 23 power. So he'll do 11 times 2. Times 2? Not times 2, actually, because not only is he getting way down a little bit, but he's not fast enough, so that's really good. I guess if it really comes down to it, I could have something like this occur. With Wanda. I guess not, actually. Uh-oh, I'm sweating. Yeah, I am too. This is quite the opposite of good. I'm not only gonna have to do all of this, but also trade your Steel Lance off of you so you don't get doubled by these guys. So... That could be rather on the problematic side. Okay, we do actually have a Javelin on this side, so we can do that instead. Luckily, Thracia Trade comes in handy. And, yeah, this should work out. And if Beowulf lets me down, I will personally punch him in the face. Very good. He was scared of me. That's the only explanation. He's simply living in fear, as opposed to living in society. Okay, we'll throw back this Killing Edge, save it for later. And I guess just stand here, because, like, otherwise we're a little bit slightly in danger. And try to kill this guy. Very good. We tried, and we succeeded. That is what you like to see. Okay. And now Wanda and I can do whatever it takes to save the Jolly Green units. Can I even use it? Our Killer Lance is C. That is true, they are C rank. We sure live in a society, that's very true. No, yeah, they are C rank, we'll have to have a look. I'm very displeased by that level up, actually. Okay, yeah, you have C in both, so you can use those. KJ is arguably best unit at this point, that's very true. Apart from Wanda, because, like, literally Wanda is untouchable. She is a legendary unit, like, actually unreal. And one of those guys is going to get attacked, but that's okay. They can surely survive one hit. If not, then I get what's coming to me. Speaking of, don't double me, please. You shouldn't. Oh, well, that's not good. I think I see an issue. I think we have a problem. I think this is quite bad. I think I game over from this. I literally game over. This is nothing, because this is a defend map. I literally game over from this. This is defend map. You're supposed to let new cell live. So that's game over. Well, that is problematic. What would you guys say is the best course of action here? Because that's a game over, which spells the end of this Iron Man, which means I'm gonna have to replay up to this point. That's quite bad. That's less than good, even. So... It didn't occur to me that Gonzalo having 10 speed was probably enough to get doubled by those guys, because I'm used to them having about 12 speed. I do have 2 save files, it's true. Oh, dropped a cookie. That's another death on the Iron Man. Well, what are you guys thinking? Let me know. Because we could potentially move this over to tomorrow. Or, because, like, I could stream tomorrow. Because I'm gonna be home all day. I gotta get up early and get my COVID booster shot, as you all should. Go get food. I probably should, to be honest. Well, interesting maneuver there, Star Fox. I guess we'll have to call it for now. I should have never left the pirate zone, should have grinded up the pirates, it's true. I'll have to pay a lot more attention next time. Once again, I'll record my footage back up to this point. This will mean that we'll have another chance at Seth being able to actually contribute. But yeah, I'll just record my footage again and I'll post it in the description of the next video. And this time it shouldn't lag. So that's cool, I guess. Everyone join Group Gaming BC in the Discord so that Dribble Sauce can stream Radiant Dawn. Sure, if you want to, you can feel free. This is anticlimactic. I'm not really sure what to do with this. But Wanda is so good. That's true. She is very good. Maybe you and Seth were meant to be in common. Have a lot in common, yeah. Tin Man, honestly, I'll go ahead and do the full reset. I'm a bit of a stickler for the Iron Man rule set and whatnot, because I very much enjoy completing the challenge straight up. Hello, Seth. Lovely timing you have. It would appear as though you're going to be unalived as a result of my actions today. Rip Tana. Yeah, well, not anymore. Tana is going to live. One way or another. See what happens with the death wheel first? Maybe we could do that. Okay, that's fine. Wheel spin choose thing.com. Pickerwheel.com. Not sponsored. Okay, let's have a look at our units and name them and whatnot. Let's have a look and see what the death wheel has to offer. If it kills Wanda, or if it kills me, I will reset the run. Or if it kills any of you guys. Because I definitely want to keep you guys as alive as I can for this run. Okay, so here we have Beowulf. And I'll also put Arthur on the wheel as like a certified, like, game over. Beowulf, Arthur Morgan from Red Dead Redemption 2, Wanda, FLO, Paragon, let's see, Gatekeeper, KJ Roa, KJ Roa, Fish, Tana, Kyle, Mulder. Okay. Kyle, Tana, Mulder. Who else? Vanessa, Natasha, Benji, Fearloot. Vanessa, Natasha, Benji, Fish, and Loots. Wait, did I put Fish twice? I might have. No, I didn't. Oh, wait, yes I did. Who did I say instead of Fish? Fear, right? Yeah, Fear, not Fish twice. Okay. Fear, and then I'll also put, Lucky Chloe. That's my free space, I guess. Let's see. Would gladly play the pawn. Would bring a victory. True. Okay, so let's bring this up. Let's see if this works as intended. Let's see. Here's hoping it works anyway. Firefox, because that is the preferred browser of the Afolo brand. There we go. Okay, let's shrink this down some. You can see my Spice and Wolf browser extension, or whatever that may be. There we go. Okay. I'll just do one of these. We'll see. Whew, hungry Afolo. I will probably get food either way between seeing what occurs here. Alrighty. Let's see what's gonna happen. Who's gonna die? Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? There's a couple of, like, pure game over condition units. Well, that's less than good for a particular hot dog. Well, Oh my gosh, I'm so hungry. My hopeful friends I've forsaken thee by dying to mercenaries. That's true. Well, what do you guys think? Because I don't know. Are you cool with this? I, I kind of, I mean, I'm cool with it. Like, what we could do is we could also have like a mulligan wheel spin, and I could do a thing where like I roll it again, feed him to the dogs, to the hot dogs, maybe. Well, either way, I'm going to have to grab something to eat really quickly, so I'll be right back. Okay, there we go. We should be back now. Do apologize for the, that occurrence. I have a bad habit of just forgetting to eat before stream, but now we will return to the game. Oh, that's actually me. Hello, me. I am quite nice. However, I do have to remove this. There we go. Ooh, something about PRR music and dill pickle chips makes you think of Makalov. Unlucky. Makalov is a guy, no doubt about that. Okay, so Tana will have to die again. Gotta remember that. But also, we gotta bring hot dog water and execute him. So that's what we'll be doing. I'm still going to use Tanner to recruit Cormag, because that's what I did last time. But now we can do the quote-unquote kamikaze strat with her, and hopefully it all works out. Let's see. So we'll get this back in order. Makalov is bad, I agree. I heavily agree. I very much dislike Makalov. Okay. Cringy gambler, man, that's true. He is cringy and he is a gambler, and a man. All of those things, all in one. One thing I could do that's kind of funny is I could rescue KJ with... Actually, I could rescue Arthur and just place him down here. I might try that. I've never tried that strat before, actually, so we'll have a quick peek into what that may exactly entail. I will never forsake the second chance. I will do better. No, it's fine. I will do better this time. I will not forsake you. That's how that'll have to go. But yeah, since I'm going to do that strat with Tana and Arthur, he's grown on you. Yeah, it is something, alright. I don't know, I'm not really a fan of Makalov just because of the whole thing with Astrid. If the Astrid stuff didn't occur, I wouldn't actually mind Makalov that much. I'd be like, okay, you know, whatever. Goofy little character, a little bit rude to some people, but that's about the extent of it. Okay, actually for down here, it might be better to have Beowulf along. Simply for the lance access, so I guess I'll do that instead. I'll trade off his Slim Lance. I guess I'll give Steel Lance and trade off this Slim Lance too. Honestly, he'll be fine. I'll just do it like this. And that should work out perfectly okay. I think. Question mark, maybe. Probably. Potentially. Very, very potentially. I do want a hand axe though. I guess it's fine. I'll just do it like this. This should work. Let's do it. Okay, Makalov is a poor fella, I pity him. Astrid is poor too, but a poor angel. Yeah, pretty much. I really don't like how they treated her. But anyway, we'll do it like this, and hopefully all will work out. Okay, and then Wanda and I can do what we do best. That is killing every single foe in our path together as one. I should have equipped a different lance. I wonder if I can still trade that over in a particular way. Do I have? I don't really have that option, do I? I guess I'll do it like this. I'll sort of, unfortunately, have to commit to something like this. And then how far can we get with... Because you have 8 con, right? So I should be able to rescue drop you along pretty reliably. Let's see, at least she managed to be good just in time for the PvP mode in Heroes. It's true. She's really, really good in that mode. I've ran into quite a few teams with her, and she is never not great. For the enemy, at least. I'll stay with the axe equipped. I will give her the Slim Lance. I guess I'll break this, and then equip the axe afterwards. Okay, and that should work out. Once again, we'll have Roa along with the Benji support. I guess we could do that one for like a turn, and that would be the end of it. That'd basically be as far as that goes. Oh well. Anyway, what do you guys think about the PvP mode in Heroes? Because I've been having a great time with it. I maxed out Spring Marissa, and I remain the #1 Spring Marissa player in the game to this day. And if I ever am surpassed, I will record myself grinding that out and getting back to top by at least a margin of 10 wins. That is exactly what I will be doing. I will be doing good by Spring Marissa. Also very nice crit there, you love to see it. Let's see. Currently, I have 69 wins, 1,000 favor level, and the next person below me is 11 wins less at 58, so I'm doing quite well. Arguably excellently. Also, I'm gonna go ahead and put Benji on the death list so that I don't forget later. Not that I would forget hot dog water, but I might forget hot dog water. Let's see, do I still have his hot dog image, or do I have to settle for the regular portrait? I think I still have the hot dog image. Yeah, there we go. I'm still quite pleased by that, by the way. I like that a lot, actually. It's still very nice. Hot dog fallen comrades, you know, as you do. You know what? Let's bring this one back as well. Get a little bit of let's see, hot dog. That's hot dog. Let's get this one. Wait, where'd it go? I just had it. Where did it go? It literally disappeared. An agent of chaos is what this is. Right, here we go. Okay. Honestly, we'll put it right over here. I know you guys can't see yet, but you'll understand momentarily. This, okay, the amount of this is the amount of times that we've had wheels determine things. That's how we'll go with it for now. Okay. Far save is funny. Yeah, save skills are really, really good in that mode. There's no doubt there. They're actually kind of crazy. Okay, so I'm going to place Beowulf on this forest and then Kanto back a square, I think, or maybe I should do it like this instead. Trade him over his hand axe. Drop right there. And then these guys don't move, so I can pretty freely do whatever I want. I could stand here and let her get hit by the boss. Terrain's mom's got it going on, that's true. She's incredibly good in this mode. No doubt there. I will just stand here. It's all that you've wanted and you've waited for so long. I see. Very good choice. Gatekeeper, you are down bad, my man. Who's your other support? Just KJ, okay. Fair enough. Unfortunately, Aragon cannot get the kill either, but with the A support from Fish, that would be possible. I guess what I'll have to do is, do one of these. Make a javelin, I'll use the fire. I'll use the thunder, I'll use the fire, I'll use the javelin, I'll use something, surely. Yep. Quite the interesting turn of events today. No doubt about that. A whole new meaning to not pulling women. Wow. Arthur pulls women. That's what he does. This man is a gotcha legend. Sheesh. Talk about a level up. He's gonna cap like every stat. Like all of them. At the same time. Except for res. The res is never changing. That one's there forever. But every other stat is going up. And Roa is going to land a crits. Is going to land a crits. Okay. Fair enough, I guess. Allspring and otherwise event units are uncanny. They just never stop wearing the outfit? Oh. Very good level up, actually. Can you imagine always being in a bunny costume? No, I can't, and I most certainly would not wish that upon my worst enemy. But I would wish that upon Spring Marissa. I guess that's what I get. I should have said I wished on Bartray, because I know he has a spring costume. That's on me, that's my bad. I understand. Anyway, here's hoping that we don't let Roa die this time, because now Roa is standing in range of a lot of enemies. And, that's not a good place to be, at all. Even a little bit, actually. So, we'll see what happens here. Oh boy. Alrighty. So the strat going forward is going to have to be to probably give Gonzalo some experience where at all possible. You know, the play here is to actually get the support. So we're gonna do it. Maybe. That's the play. That's how we do it. I also could have rescued. Oh, I couldn't have. I could have rescued with Fish, maybe. I guess I still could. Maybe. I mean, it would put Fish in a lot of danger, so it's not really great either way. I guess we'll see what happens. Surely, Roa shall dodge all of the attacks, the attempts upon his life. What if, hypothetically, of course, Benji died tragically protecting Roa? I considered it, no doubt, but I luckily, or unluckily, couldn't put him in range. As you know, it is a matter of luck, and to the truest extent, I don't know. It's only skillful if I say it's skillful, and then subsequently pop off about being skillful. Otherwise, it's luck, and it's not my fault for losing a Fire Emblem. That's how you stay on top of the game. It's simply RNG if you lose. Like, there's nothing you could have possibly done about it. But if you do good, it's pretty good. You did pretty well. And up to this point, I was doing pretty good. That last time, that was a little bit RNG, you know? It's like playing against Hero in Smash Bros. It's like, you get hit by a thwack, I mean, what are you gonna do about it? You're just gonna die. I mean, that's simply the course of life. RNG. The fate of the whim. Okay, good, he's gonna live now. Especially if he gets, or I hope he gets that crit. Unlucky. Using up a lot of killing edge here. Yeah, the option select, exactly, yep. Couldn't possibly be on me. I mean, like, what, you're gonna say that if I was bad at Fire Emblem, who would believe you? Except for, like, probably every person. But, like, who would believe you? Also, Roa could have died there if he got hit still. We're gonna take this one a lot easier. We're gonna keep people alive this time, I hope. Oh. Like I said, RNG. What are you gonna do about it? You're simply gonna... Okay, maybe this is a little bit RNG. Hold on. I know I was kidding and stuff, but like... Maybe this is a little bit RNG. Those 70% that should have hit? Absurd. Yeah, exactly. What is this, like, 2 RN? What, does a 70% have, like, actually an 80% chance to hit? I don't know. Kind of illegal, yeah, true. And it's very accurate. Anyway. Now that we've got all that out of the way, we can, very safely go and sort of kamikaze. Should have never gotten Seth killed in normal mode, you're right. I did do that. I did get Seth killed in normal mode as a kid. It's something I absolutely did do. Okay, so we'll use Roa to get this kill. I will use Brave Sword for my own sanity. And then I'll let Fish get the archer kill. And then we'll throw one Mr. Benji down into the fray. Ah, shoot. Unlucky. I guess since we're gonna be rescuing along anyway, we can do this. Actually, I'll do it like this still. I'll still let Fish get this kill. Unlucky. Simply a skill issue. That is all it is, that's all it ever will be. Oh shoot, and Fish isn't gonna get that crazy level up again either. Well, I'm hoping for 1 point of speed. That is the most logical level up that I could have thought of for sure. Seth twice, killed twice in normal mode, once to arena and once on Mercy's map and Erica route. That is honestly, that's one that makes sense. Kinda behind compared to last time. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get a move on, no doubt. We'll do this and we'll move along with combination of units. Quite luckily this time, we do appear to be on a good track. Hey, good to see you. I recognize you, Meme Dream Machine. It is very neat, that's very true. Let's see. So yeah, we'll rescue him along. We'll probably use Tanner for that purpose. We can get a schmoove on real quick. And Arthur can get this kill. I think we can recruit Gonzalo. Hey, what's up? Good to see you. I haven't ever seen you on one of these streams before, but it's good to see you, no doubt. And that crit is for you, my good friend. That's the first time I've seen that crit animation too, so that's pretty neat. Okay, we'll get a move on. We'll, I think we're gonna be exactly in range to recruit Gonzalo, so that's pretty good. Take and drop. Very good. Exactly in range with one Benji down. We should be able to kill this guy with a Gatekeeper too. I hope. Yeah, Gatekeeper. He's got this. Very, very good. Good old Gatekeeper. I'll probably send Aragon up to get the Torch Staff. Mean Bean Machine is one of your favorite games. You know, it's funny you say that, because the last, like, several days, I have been almost binge-watching Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine content. Let's see, don't usually have time actually on lunch break. Lol. Weird that this didn't show up, though. Yeah, honestly, that is weird. I've been getting that a lot recently, actually, of people not getting notifications, even though they have notifications turned on, like, for weeks. I remember very distinctly seeing a, are you gonna die here? Oh, okay. I remember very distinctly seeing a screenshot that somebody showed me of my first episode of Brigand Emblem not coming through for over a week after it had dropped. The finale had literally already released by the time the first episode had shown up to them. It's kinda goofy, like, it really makes you wonder what's up. In Arthur crit in honor of Meme Dream Machine. It fits, since only once did they show up, once did they crit. Very true. Very, very true. Alrighty, don't crit my Beowulf here. Luckily, I get away with that. But yeah, YouTube's a little bit weird with stats all around. Like, it shows, on my end, it shows 1 viewer at this point in time. And something tells me that's not perfectly correct. Well, that's okay. A fellow, the Discord pings work. True. Everybody join the Discord. It's a necessary action. Most assuredly. Let's see. Well, I guess I can kill with this, like that, yeah. Wait a minute, what about Cormag? Yeah, I'll just get him with you. I'll have to sort of run you over here at the speed of light. Be like Sonic the Hedgehog. C5 watching? Yeah, that's what I thought. Also, I didn't mean to do that. Also, good to see you, Furry Kittens. Don't know if I recognize your name either, but good to see you nonetheless. But yeah, I don't know, the YouTube thing on my end, like, it's goofy sometimes. Okay, so honestly, Wanda can just go over here and do all of it. All of it. Thanks, don't think I've been in your chat before. Yeah, good to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're on our way to 500 subs, so if you'd maybe consider it, maybe if you're enjoying the content, would very much appreciate it. Not to shill too much or anything, but either way, I'm always happy to see new people. We'll put Wanda here with a Slim Lance tool. Go ahead and back off with you. I don't have a physics staff on hand or else I'd heal him up. We're just gonna have to hope that somehow, some way, he doesn't get crit by this Luna and then lose to every other aspect of the situation. Welcome indeed, truly. Okay, and I'll, instead of letting Gonzalo get hits, I will rescue drop Benji into range, and then he will die. Oh, we all have kids, so that's very cool. Already subbed, friend. Thank you very much. It's very kind. Okay, so now we should be on the move. We should be able to get through this. I'll go ahead and heal up Roa. Also, darn, a nice stash. How dare you hide that from the Discord peeps? It's been here the whole time. I've just been chilling. Been vibing. But yeah, true. 'Tis very nice indeed. Anyhow, this one should go quite swimmingly, because we're going to, most unfortunately, lose the hot dog water. You were right, Colm. Colm indeed. Although we don't have Colm, we have Roa. Good old Wanda, though, she's gonna hard carry for us. It looks like she's not quite killing with the Slim Lance, but that's perfectly okay. She'll weaken, if nothing else. Weaken some poor enemies for us, I guess. Maybe she'll crit. Maybe I'll get extremely lucky. The only reason that this guy lives is because he's on the woods anyway. Come on. Ah, Dale Earnhardt looking stash. That's true. They know what I'm going for. Anyway, gotta head back to work, have fun, and find a way to let me send super chats. I appreciate it. I very much do. Unfortunately, you don't unlock those till 1,000 subs, so we're a little ways off from that. Maybe next year if we're super lucky. Ooh, she got lethality. That's gonna be, yeah, that's very good. Good job, Wanda. Very good job. That's what you like to see. Also, wow, these guys, you know, honestly, they're a little bit tanky. I'm not too mad about it. Okay, so the funny option here is to kill Cormag, because what is he gonna do about it? Like, that's the funny option, but the reasonable option is to still try to recruit him. More kills for me, yo ho ho. See, that's the thing, right? We could kill Cormag and send you back to the pirates and get all of that experience so that you don't, like, partially perish again. But we could also get Cormag. I mean, it doesn't super matter. Like, the Killer Lance is kind of huge, no doubt. The Killer Lance alone is probably the reason to do this. But I could just take away his existence really quickly. It's fine, I'll move away from him. Yeah, his weapons are pretty valuable, especially considering the fact that we don't get any more weapons with the non-purchasable item shops. Okay, fine. I'll get Cormag. I like Cormag, actually. I think he's easily top 10 written characters in this game. It's pretty far and away one of the best characters in terms of story. Wanda can get this kill, and then I'll trade over Gonzalo's Steel Lance and potentially weaken them some. Although I think she's only losing 1 speed at the Steel Lance now. I think she has 12 con. I guess we'll have a look and... Oh, she has 10 now, okay. I do believe that was lowered, which I rather appreciate. And if that's the case, I should be able to not double with this, because these guys have like 14 speed. Yeah, which is exactly enough to double Gonzalo. And then we're losing 3, so we should be down to... No, we're still gonna double. We're literally the best unit in the game. It is very apparent to me that we are working with the best unit in the game. I wonder if Fish can reach... Oh, Gatekeeper. Imagine if just for a moment that you had enough crit rates to land this. Imagine, just for a moment. Well, at least he hit. It's 46%, I wasn't expecting that much. But now we can get the kill with Aragon, who has not seen a kill in quite a while. More than fine, can deal with that decision. Still plenty of pirates in the sea, plus you can take the Killer Lance, that's true. Yeah, that Killer Lance gonna be quite valuable, I would say. Let's see, is there a hand axe one? There is, but where is he? Okay, he can only reach if we go right here, and as a result of that, I'm gonna be using Arthur for this purpose. Gonna put good ol' your favorite Wolf Girl enthusiast to FE8 right in front of the other ones. Now the next map is gonna be interesting. I will say we're gonna handle the next map next time, next stream, because Phantom Ship is one heck of a map, especially with increased stats and stuff on the enemies. But no, that one's gonna be wild. That one's gonna be quite the experience, no doubt. Big thing with that one is going to be the simple fact of Gonzalo simply having 10 in all stats. Also, I hope you're alright over there. Let's see, so Steel Lance. Steel Lance is gonna get the kills, but that's okay. It's one of the less valuable weapons, I guess, anyway. It does good damage, but it typically weighs us down, and that's not something we can particularly afford with the otherwise low speed in our roster. Wanda's the only one who doesn't... Oh wow, actually, got hit. Seems to me like the RNG is not taking to me very well. I guess it understands the circumstances. Either way, that's fine. And then Cormag should be right around the corner, assuming he doesn't move strangely. Okay, that's fine. That's doable. No matter which one of those he is, because I most assuredly have forgotten. Crit? Unlucky. Crit? Unlucky. Simply a matter of luck. Oh well. I do want to... Okay, that was only 9 damage, so you were safe there. Just want to make that perfectly clear. And honestly, I might ignore those guys. I might just hone in on the boss, like super mega brain mode now. I know that this guy has a physics staff, and that's something. I would kind of like to get this ballista, but I don't think it's going to happen. Okay, so Cormag is here. That should allow me to attack this guy following that action. I don't think that KJ kills them with the iron bow. I guess he does, actually. Skill issue, yep. I will have to mauled and then be ratioed about it in order to fix my issue. Or I'll have to install WinRAR. That's always an issue, or that's always a solution. So when you install WinRAR, you get a 30-day free trial of the McAfee computer protection program, I think. Which I never understood. Isn't that thing literally hasn't it literally been documented as a virus in its own right? It's a life that we live, a society in which we live. Either way. Oh, Big Bow is the thing that's not effective against them. Okay, that actually makes a lot more sense. The real solution is to delete System 32. Yeah, just go to your folders, go to your files, and find that particular one. And if you can delete it, you'll free up an immense amount of space on your computer. When you do that, it's unreal. You've unlocked so much free space. You can even go to this one website following that. I forget what it's called exactly. It may have some... You know what, I'm not even gonna pretend on that one. Don't delete your System 32. You'll literally soft lock your entire computer for the rest of your life. It's not... Don't do that. Also, Gonzalo, please hit this. Very good. Yeah, no, System 32, no. Don't do that. An old internet meme. Okay, and Cormag, I'm going to just honestly dump your stuff into the convoy, because I do not trust your life to remain among the living. Rather, among us. Is where I wager that you will not be for much longer. It appears that there's an imposter. Very cool, Gonzalo. Yep, very true. So, in terms of supports, I don't think there is any option unless we do use Cormag. I guess we'll see how that pans out. That is a joke. What you need to do is actually throw water on your computer. You're right. You're spot on. That's exactly the solution. Okay, so we'll trade over this javelin. Oh, you've already got one. Very cool. Ding, 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 ding. Among Us. Very true. You ever had that stuff called Swiss Miss? The hot chocolate? So today, I may or may not have taken a pack of that and scribbled out a bunch of the letters to make it just say sus. Oh yeah, I actually have that here. Thank you for reminding me. I'll have to, like, I think it's gonna be flipped, but as you can see, now that you say that, I've never highlighted my laptop, but yeah, as you can see, I scribbled out the letters, and it has sus, and it has an imposter. Yeah. Thank you for reminding me about that. That's really funny. It's just a sus. I mean, it doesn't really get much funnier than that, right? DKJ agrees. He loves Among Us, I'm sure. Pretty alright hot chocolate. I mean, I would say nothing too special, but it's for the season. And it's pretty good. There's even imposters drawn on it. I'm pretty proud of it, suffice to say. Alright, Ro, let's get it, buddy. We got this. Just crit him. Yeah, there you go. I'm afraid I never once saw that company. I would have to imagine it's an American company. They just make hot chocolate, I think, and maybe other, like, instant, type drinks or something. You essentially just, like, heat up some water or milk if you are really a demon. And just throw the hot chocolate powder into it and stir it up, and you've got hot chocolate. Very nice considering the season, but otherwise it's like, eh. Yeah, an American thing. Makes sense to me. Whoosh. Okay. Looks like one of those didn't want to move, which is very unfortunate. For him, not for me. Let's see, do we have... Okay. We can get... Are we going to be able to get Gatekeeper in range is the thing here. Let's go ahead and break out the Halberd. I think KJ should be able to one-shot. If not, then, like, we can figure something out, I'm sure. Also, how... Oh, okay. That was weird. Very briefly to me, it looked as though I was not able to use that weapon. Okay, so... We can rescue Beowulf with Gatekeeper. That's interesting knowledge to have. I don't think we can rescue Gatekeeper any closer, actually. We don't have enough Constitution. Swiss Miss is part of Conagra Foods. Yeah, I don't know anything about that, but unfortunate. Honestly, what I might do is I might just Big Bow. I think I'll just Big Bow, which is the company behind a lot of brand label items. Makes sense to me. Got a little lesson today. Swiss Miss. Or, as I call it, sus. Right, America, regrettable. Yeah, that's... I feel that. I feel that for sure. I like America, sometimes, usually. But sometimes, we have a lot of people that say Among Us jokes. I don't know. Sometimes it makes you wonder if it's worthwhile. I wonder if we could get Gonzalo the boss kill, because we will have where is it? The Horse Slayer. Where did it go? I guarantee we just had the Horse Slayer. Did we not? Are you... Okay, it's on Beowulf, cool. Yeah, I'll just go here, and we'll see if we can get that kill in Gonzalo, because that'd be amazing. Horse Slayer activated, it is D rank after all, and you've got C rank, so that's very good. And Cormag is going to do what we in the business call a kidnapping. Yep. Very relatable. He must feel like a Smash player now. Okay, we'll throw Fish over here and see about some experience getting, to some extent, alongside Aragon. And we'll see if they both survive, and if not, we'll get that crit, and then we'll guarantee survival. Now that I'm out of hydration, at least in terms of the cup. Ah, thank you. Joan Short, Vassive Tech, very true. I can't believe I didn't consider that. That's a very important thing that I was supposed to do. See, now that you reminded me of Vassive Tech, I can just do the Vassive Tech, and then you can see simply that these 2 green units are safe. Wow, Bosco, that certainly won't backfire. Well, he's going to longbow into KJ, and KJ's got basically full crit rate right now. He's like a space out from Gatekeeper. Otherwise, he would have full crit, and so he should weaken reasonably low. And Horse Slayer is like 21 might plus your 10 strength, so 31 damage. You should be dealing about like 14 or so, depending on his defense. And if that's the case, you know, that's a reasonable threshold, and I'm pretty happy to attempt to accommodate. So if we could get that, be perfectly great. He's gonna longbow after all. He's gonna be -1 speed. Not as though it particularly matters, but it does give a little bit less of void for him. Now that I've said all those words... Oh yeah, you are on an iron bow. That's true. Well, I did mean to swap that over. It appears as though I have not. But now that I've said all of those words, we can figure something out. If nothing else, I can attack with Wanda, and more or less guarantee the kill. Or I can attack with Beowulf. Because I did forget to swap this over. Let's see what happens if I move Gatekeeper to right here and then attempt to crit him. A crit would be a perfect kill, actually. That might be less than ideal. Let's see how much damage you are doing. I was close, 11 damage. Thank you, Seth. I appreciate that. You are correct that Joan Short was a nuisance. She is simply too far gone. Let's see, I wonder if we could get the code throw. I should have given Roa more experience, there's no doubt about that. I fed way too much into Wanda at the start of the game. Okay, so this guy's gonna be a little bit problematic to defeat. I guess what I'll do is I'll give, let's see, how do I want to do this? 30 hit? Yikes, yeah, true. I guess I'll give the halberd over to KJ for now. And then I'll sort of, like, just hard back off, I guess, because there's nothing else I can do. I hate to have to stand right here with Beowulf, but if it really comes to it, I can figure something else out and heal him. I mean, I guess that's about as good as it's gonna get. Am I able to trade this Javelin over and potentially get the kill? Didn't think so. That is a skill issue, no doubt. Well, that is particularly a skill issue, because now I'm going to have to use Wanda in order to... Okay, are you going to die? That's kind of a big question. There is a killer bow, it's 9 might. That is 28 damage. That's 14 times 2, so you literally die regardless. So that could be less than good. That could be significantly less than good. Because he'll die anyway to a crit. So I think I have to just rescue him away and just get out of here. I think that's the necessary course of action, because if I lose Beowulf, then I think we're, like, despite me not liking him, I think we're down pretty bad if we lose Beowulf. I'll put Roa right here and let Gonzalo take the fort, and maybe he'll get some experience still that way. And honestly, Arthur can just go up here and do a little bit of funny memeing. That said, I do need to make sure he doesn't die. 18, 16... Okay, so 2 swords and a steel lance. The steel lance is gonna hurt. We're roughly looking at about 8 damage per person, so 8 times the 5, and then you. That sounds like an issue of the skill variety. Either way. Next turn we'll have Cormac do another one of those kidnappings, and we'll see about how that goes. If I kill one of them like that, then I should be fine. Like, the sword ones are going to do so little damage to me. This is 8 damage, so they're down 2, and then down 1 more from weapon triangles. This is fine. I think I can Forester Fort camp, that's fine. 1v1 superior terrain, true. It's a very good way to be. Okay, and Fish can get this kill. Very, very nice. Using up a little bit of crit RNG that I could have finessed if I had known about it, but unfortunately that's not how the Emblem of Fire tends to work. Okay, and just to be on the safe side, I will use one of these vulneraries, because I'm scared. Very scared. Oh. Okay, I mean, I don't really understand the rationale behind that one, but I appreciate it. You have taken me away from the 69 threshold, though, so I don't know if it was worth it. Yeah, Arthur's got this. We'll just let him. What happened to Benji? Ooh, very nice. I rolled the wheel following the death of Gonzalo, which caused a game over. And, yeah, so Benji was the wheel boy. He was stirred like a fine pot of hot dog water. He just, you know, like how when you stir water, it creates a torpedo effect, or a tornado effect, or whatever, you stir the hot dog water, and like it starts a whirlpool. That's the thing. You get a whirlpool of hot dog water, and it, like, the hot dog spins like really, really fast, and then it goes like down to the bottom. I don't know. That's basically what happened to Benji. You know how it is as a fellow hot dog connoisseur. You know, between the mac and cheese and the hot dogs, nothing could stop him. Except for a mercenary that one-rounded him, that was able to stop him. Bryant, yeah, pretty much. In a very Kobe sort of way. Okay, so Beowulf here, I just kind of have to hope that this hits. If it doesn't, then whatever. Well, Arthur really got hit by everything. Yeah, he kind of did. That goes to show that the RNG is not on my side today. Anyway, time for another kidnapping. Very good. We could theoretically kidnap all three of them. That's honestly what I love to do, is with Vanessa, Tana, and Cormac, just place each of these guys right here, here, and here. I guarantee you that that's intentional game design to the fullest extent. Like, there's no way there would be exactly 3 of these guys and exactly 3 perfectly safe tiles. Right? Like, there's no way. You cannot tell me that this game is not immaculately designed, with a perfect design philosophy at every single corner of the game, no matter how hard you look. There's always an explanation for every single tile placement. And I'm not even trying to exaggerate. That's literally how I feel about it. Well, either way, we're gonna do one of these, and then probably rescue Wanda off of this, because I do want to get the full support range on KJ when I leave him here on enemy phase with the halberd equipped. But if he hits this, I'll rescue. Okay, didn't think so. Never actually thought of that for the soldiers. Yeah, I do that every time. Okay, so this will be 7. 7 because doubled weapon triangle for Lance Reaver, so 26. 26, so don't get crit kick W, which you shouldn't do because the double supports would in theory cancel that out. Wanda, you got this, right? Right, you can do it. I believe in you. A lot, actually. Let's see, this is rather on the unfortunate side. You're too big brain, absolutely. Immaculately sized brain, unbelievably, possibly even unfathomable to the ordinary human. We'll just do this, I guess. Like, I'm not really too caught up on it. I don't want her to get hit on enemy phase, but I might have to do something. I might just have to, like, let her get hit with the longbow. Which I would rather not do, but, like, well, because, like, if I rescue with Efolo, oh, the support. That's pretty cool. I'm glad to have that, actually. I can pop that anytime that I want. And I guess I'll just do it, brother. Well, luckily or unluckily, the supports have not been changed quite yet. We'll do one of these, and hopefully KJ will just be an absolute legend among our army, as per usual. And since I'm out of the hydration of water, apart from the entire gallon over there, got some tea. 'Tis green tea, my favorite flavor of grass. Let's see, I am not exaggerating when I say that I like my tea taste as much like grass as I can possibly manage. Wanda, please get out of the washing machine. You silly Wanda. What are you doing? I know you're partially blind, but that is a washing machine. You can see very clearly it says on the sticker, washing machine. You're not supposed to be in there. It's not for washing you. I know you're from the medieval ages and you don't know what a washing machine is, but it's not for washing you, just for your clothes, just, you know. It appears Wanda has hit you with the infamous Oni-chan. Commendable. Sure, I'm down with it. Whatever happens, happens. Yeah, she can't see. Okay, so yeah, KJ is going to take this man's entire soul. Yeah, SMH in my head. True. So KJ, are you ready for a lot of experience? So you can get a better level up than that one? Because I sure hope that you will. I sure hope. And I doubt Gonzalo's doing any damage since he's now swapped over, but we can have a quick look. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. But, you know what they say. How? Oh, wow. Okay. Chamomile tea is my favorite. That's a good one. I haven't had chamomile more than a couple of times in my life, but it's a very good tea. I actually haven't encountered a tea that I dislike in a particular way. So be it. Prince Arthur. It's got that Knight Crest. Very good. And that's the end of this little journey. I guess will be. Yeah, 11 crit, that's true. It is very good. I guess we'll be leaving that as it is for now. We don't really have any preparations to do going into the next map, lest, well, or otherwise we'd do them. But this is how it's going to be for now. If you're cool with the Wheel of Death, then let me know in the comments, because I might still go back and replay, because I do like my Iron Mans to be actually iron with the addition of man. You know what I mean? Like, if there's not an XY chromosome, I'm not quite sure what I'm doing. I don't even know where that line came from. That's how that is, I guess. Either way, we have 15,000 US dollars. And, we have no Jeff Bezos to invest it into. Does Knight Crest have a different promo for Gonzalo? Let's have a look. I doubt it, but maybe. I think, Soldier does not ordinarily have a promotion line. The Soldier ordinarily is a solo class. I think it honestly promotes right back into Soldier typically as well. Let's have a look though. Pretty sure, yeah, it can't be used. The only reason it can be used in randomizers is because it's fixed by the randomizer. You can promote into Paladin or General through it. But I guess that's how it'll be. We have 2 Elysian Whips, neither of which we're going to be able to use unless we decide to bring along Cormag, which, to be fair, he's not bad, ever. You can never go wrong with Cormag. You can look at his growths here. You can see by his growths and his bases alone, he's fantastic. Yeah, the Orion's Bolt is his promotion item for now, seeing as we don't have a particular archer. And yeah, as you can see, they're coded just to promote back into Soldier, which is pretty funny. Let's have a look at the promotion gains just really quickly. I'll go back and stuff, but I want to see. Literally, Ricardo. That literally just resets your level cap, so we have to get you to level 20 in order to get you to, you know, the fullest extent of your levels. The unfortunate part is you're going to be on 5 move forever, but we'll manage. Yeah, to be yourself, you'd be Cormag's friend. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's a really good support too. It's full attack, hit, and crit, so can't really go wrong with it. I guess we'll see how that goes. I'd rather bring along Cormag over, like, Kyle, for now anyway. And to be fair, that does leave us on, what, okay, so up to here is 9, and then you're 10. So then Cormag and probably, like, maybe Fear comes back, I don't really know. Maybe we still bring Kyle in the end. I guess we'll see, though. That will be for next time. It's been quite the odd stream today, no doubt, but I appreciate you being here nonetheless. Between the death of a nation, the death of my stomach from eating an entire bag of, what are they, dill pickle chips midway through stream, and the death of Benji, the hot dog water himself. Hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, make sure to leave that like. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe so that we can hit 500 by the end of the year. And if you like donating via Ko-fi to get another spot, or to get a spot in this particular game, very much appreciate it. And I guess until next time, I will see you guys later. So, take care. Have a good night, everybody. Make sure to eat something, because that's what I'm gonna do.